How then did the office of the sheriff conduct the sales of these livestock without an evaluation report? How was the sale or the auction conducted then?
Like I said in my statement,
Sorry, please continue.
like I said in my statement, I understand somebody was on the ground trying to assist to.
Sorry, you said who was on the ground?
Somebody was on the ground I don't know whether at the invitation of MOJ. At first, my first impression was he was there at the instance of this Gambia Livestock Marketing Board, even though we did not contact them. But when he was on the ground, I knew about it. I found him there. So he was even assisting, assigning values to cows, cattle.
Why would you assume that this person is from the Gambia Livestock Marketing Agency, considering that the office of the sheriff did not ensure the Gambia Livestock Marketing Agency received a copy of the order or contacted the agency at any point with regard to this transaction? Why would you assume that he was from the agency?
I said I assume, but after my own findings subsequently, recently, I came to realize that he was not even from the Gambia Livestock Marketing.
All right. So when you say you found out recently, how recent is this?
It must have been about a month ago or so, 2 months ago.
So, as sheriff,
Yes.
you were supposed to conduct a sale, but the order that the High Court issued, through which you were supposed to conduct a sale, stated that you were supposed to first carry out a valuation exercise with the support of the Gambia Livestock Marketing Agency, and you failed to do this. You still proceeded to sell the livestock against the order of the court. Now you go on the ground and you find a random person placing value on the livestock before it is being sold, and you did not put a stop to this or even try to put a stop to it.
No, like I said, when I joined the team on the fourth day, I found him there, but he was of use to us because we don't know, we have no expertise in value of cattle. Myself in particular, I don't know anything about cattle.
So you believed he was useful, but how did you measure that usefulness?
Because at the time, if an offer is made, whether it is commensurate with a value in his estimation, he would inform us that this is an offer to be accepted on.
I'm sorry, can you please repeat that?
I said at the time, if a bid is made, he would advise us to accept because it's a reasonable offer, considering the subject of sale at the time of bid or the bid that he had bidded for.
Okay. So the current sheriff testified this morning. He took this committee through the process of sale.
Yes.
He had informed this committee that where a sale is supposed to take place, there is always a valuation report, which the bailiff is not privy to. The bailiff will not see the valuation report before the sale. However, when the bidding is taking place, there's a start bid, right?
Yes.
So on this day that you were present in Kanilai at the livestock sale, what was generally the starting bid for the livestock?
No, like the bids were received, some of the majority of the cattle there, they were calves. So you cannot sell that in the absence of either the bigger ones. So you have to mix them up. Sometimes some of them are mixed together. So we do not, I cannot recall putting a starting bid or a highest bid, but the bidders there will make an offer for a bid. If it is acceptable, then we ask them to proceed to effect payment.
You mean if it was acceptable to that individual that was present on the ground?
No, by the sheriff's office.
But how would a bid there be acceptable to the office of the sheriff if the office of the sheriff, one, did not have a valuation report, but also was relying on the usefulness of this particular individual?
Can you come again?
I'm saying,
yes.
You're saying that the bid was being made, but no basis. And he said if a price that is acceptable by the sheriff. I'm saying now, you've stated that the office of the sheriff did not have the expertise to value or conduct a valuation exercise for livestock. The office of the sheriff did not have a valuation report to rely on. How then was the office of the sheriff able to determine what was the good price for the livestock?
We rely on the advice of the person on the ground as well as Mr. Jallo. Both of them.
Mr. Jallo, as in Mr. Aliu Jallo, the Registrar General at the time.
Yeah.
This person you keep referring to, person on the ground, what is his name?
Mr. Kora. I don't know his first name, but I know Mr. Kora.
Is it perhaps Mr. Amadou Kora? Would that name ring a bell?
Yes.